And in our Frontline Diary segment today, we connect with Joselyn Banks, a nurse working the front lines at the Brewer Centre. Joselyn, all suited up there in the protective gear, of course. Thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
So I understand that you had just retired in December after 35 years in nursing. What were your plans for retirement? Because I imagine it was not this.
I had actually planned on traveling to Florida on March 13th and instead came to the Brewer Centre to work.
So as the pandemic hit, was this a discussion in your household about whether this was the right move for you to go back, or was it a quick decision for you that you were needed and you were going to go back to what you love doing?
It was actually a quick decision. I actually called John Tricker, who was one of my former directors, and said I was quite willing and able and ready to come back to work if needed. And actually my family and friends, loved ones were very supportive of that.
And you're certainly not alone in making that decision. A lot of retired healthcare workers who have joined the ranks out there, and can't say enough about the nurses. I don't know if you want to give a shout out to some of your fellow nurses that have come back and joined you in doing what you're doing.
I sure do, and actually a shout out to all nurses this week, as it is Nurses Week. So a shout out to all my colleagues, each and every nurse. But yes, I'm certainly back working with many of my former colleagues who have retired like myself, and it's been great. And even back working with my colleagues who are still working at TOH that I've worked with for many years. It has been great to be reunited with them as well.
And you say it was a quick decision, but you've been working at Brewer right since the beginning, since it opened. It had to be a little bit nerve-wracking to put yourself right in the thick of this, was it not?
No, I didn't find that. I just found that we had what we needed. I feel very safe here. And when I come to work, part of our role here as co-lead managers is to make sure all our staff are safe working here, and that our members of the community that go through here as patients are kept safe as well.
Of course, frontline workers aren't out there working in isolation. You're people with families as you go through this. I understand you have a member of your family in long-term care. Has it felt exhausting to be back at work, to be dealing with some of the extra concerns with the pandemic and having a family member to be worried about?
Well, on my, we do get some days off here and there. I have done window visits with my loved one who is in long-term care. And actually in the last couple of weeks, I've been actually going out with teams into different long-term care homes and helping with the testing there as well. So I feel that's actually a benefit for everyone, and certainly for myself.
And last question for you, Joselyn. When does this all wind down for you? When do you get a chance to retire for a second time?
I have no idea. With the information we receive about work and the changes, and it's kind of a day-to-day thing right now.
All right. Well, I hope a trip to Florida in the not too distant future when the world is a little bit back to normal. Thanks so much for doing this, Joselyn.
Thank you very much.